Hello everybody, this is Captain E for you for the On the Road to My Hero One's Justice 2. I'm gonna start cranking these out even faster now because One's Justice 2 comes out next week. Actually, yeah, it's the 13th of March. Yeah, it comes out next week, man. That's crazy. So we gotta get in the game motion. Let's see, who would I pick? Toga? Yeah, that's fitting. Wait. No. Yeah, regular old Toga for now. And we do at night, because it was at night when they met. So, let's talk about my hero. Anything new? No, nothing new, really. We get the chapter this week with the One Piece Chapter 2. No delays. The chapter might start off where it left off last time, because last time, longest spoilers in this for like the next 12 seconds. She got her arm ripped off, and I don't know, she's gonna be like, I was thinking since they're not stabilized, it could be not an easy fight, but she could handle them since they're not stabilized. And obviously, we see she ripped his head clean off, and there's no way she could have done that if he was stabilized all the way. So I was thinking like, okay, maybe she can sort of handle him, but she already lost. She took out one. There was five, and now there's four. And after taking out one, she lost an arm. So I mean, I know she tied it up so she can stop the bleeding, but even still, I don't know. It might still be a tough fight. So you're gonna need some like Crush, and those other heroes are on the way to help, but I don't think they're too far, but all those no moves are in the way. And who knows how long it's going to take them to get through all those no moves. Oh yeah, here we go. One thing I really don't like about Sue, like I know I like Sue a lot in the game, movies, in the show, in general. Like I really sipped Deku and Suyu together before the whole Umaraka, because like I know they were setting that up at first. I was like, maybe it's Sue, because it's not really confirmed. But after everything we know now, it's like pretty much confirmed that Hirokoshi's having Deku and Umaraka together. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I mean, that's a good shit. But I still like Deku and Farabi at the same time. Ooh, whoa, I went flying. It was her in the game because everybody has a quirk stressor. Everybody has a unique move they can do with their Y and their what? With their Y, with their Y and their B. But all Sue get is her tongue. In the second game, they might give her something. No, they're gonna give her something new. I don't know what they're gonna give her. But all you can really do is this and this. That's really, it's just the tongue out. I mean, the other thing you can like rapid fire, but that's really it. It's just all tongue with Sue. Because she could go invisible. That could really help out. Or you could use the acid she got now, because she can like use acid on her body, because some frogs got acid. And I'm finna die. Hold up. This is bad. This is what happened the last time. I was sort of practice running before I get on, because I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like I got rusty over like a day. I was just like practicing for no reason. Yo, I got her. And then Sue, I mean, I was gonna say like what else can she can stick to walls, but I mean I actually killed her. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think I was gonna kill her. I guess she can stick to walls, but that's not really gonna be useful since like everybody can go on the walls. Everybody can fight on the walls. It's not like only certain characters can, and then now Sue can because she can stick on walls. That's like every character. And plus, even if you're not on the walls, you're just flying in the air in this game. So it's like, it's really whatever. Oh yeah, the little thing right there with the now loading, I saw like a clip where you couldn't see it clearly, but you could basically tell like there was a little mini Toga there. I guess I'd be Toga now. There was like a little mini Toga doing the whole, crying happy thing like Maraka. So like, can you change that, or does it like just change from Maraka and her now from different times you load in whatever, or like is it what's something else I was gonna say? I had like another theory. I don't know. I guess change it. That'd be kind of cool. Like anybody you want, you can just change it to. Like you can have like a little Deku right there when it's now loading, or Bakugo or Kirishima. That would be cool. That would be awesome if you could do that. Yeah, that'd be so baller if you could do that. Now I'm thinking about it. You know what? I hope they do that. I hope that's either an update or they actually do that. That would be decent. That would be really decent. Race ahead. And Shigaraki. Let's hook it up to the urban city district. Yeah. Toga's quirk. Like quirks like Toga's are like really good in like comic books and stuff like that. Like shape like she's basically Mystique, I guess. But the only problem is like quirks like this, because you know you have to drink blood. So so now you got to get over the hurdle of getting that person's blood. And then she said like 1 cup a day, she can stay as that person for a day. Or if she only gets like half a cup, she can stay as that person for like I don't know, like an hour. And then what is pretty cool was she said when she's naked, her like clothes of that person can just transform into that person. And then when she's done with copying whoever, she just what's it called? What was I saying? Oh yeah, when she's done copying that person, her clothes just dissolve in the mud. That's why she's normally naked. So, you know, all mud doesn't get all over her. What the heck is happening? Oh. I'm like, that's a pretty decent quirk. I mean, I would like having that quirk, like the shape shift into people, but drinking like a pint of their blood is kind of weird. And I guess you wouldn't really get AIDS or like any type of disease, because I'm pretty sure quirks like hers and Stains, where you gotta drink somebody's blood, the quirk, like your body changes itself to adapt to accommodate for whatever quirk you have. Sometimes it doesn't, like Aoyama, his quirk didn't adapt with his body too well. That's why his stomach still really hurts when he uses his quirk, and he has to wear that belt. But quirks like anybody else, like Umaraka's or not Suyu. I mean, no, better example, like Toga or Stain, where you have to drink somebody's blood. Normally, you know, you're getting AIDS like that. There's no doubt about it. You're getting AIDS if you just drink random people's blood over and over. But their bodies accommodated for that, and now they don't because of their quirk. So that makes sense. Oh, what? That was a good move. He grabbed. Oof, that was a good move, AI. Bro, that's crazy. How come there's like certain characters are really good as the AI and other characters they get trash? Tomura grabbed me and then Umaraka did her plus ultra one. That's crazy. You know what else I hope? I hope villain mode is better in the next game. Because villain mode in this game was basically just, hey, you look strong, let's fight. And then you just fight in the same exact map. But it just has like a purple aura in the background. That was pretty trash. I did not like that. I kept thinking villain mode was gonna be like how it was in Injustice, how there's like a whole different story happening from the villain side of view, or you see them planning what's gonna happen when All For One thing was going on, and you see how everything, how like from their point of view, you know. And then like there could be a bad ending where All For One wins and he beats All Might, and then he just starts attacking all these other heroes. And I think she got me again. Oh, what? Yo, that was nice. That's pretty crazy. I thought I was gonna lose for a second. You know, I thought that would have been pretty cool to see like how, like what would have happened after All For One won instead of All Might. You know, that would have been pretty cool, but they didn't do that. And then it wanted just this too. They're bringing in more cutscenes. We only seen a bit of them. We've seen the Shigaraki and Overhaul one, where he was talking to Twice and Toga. Wasn't there another one? Yeah, I could have sworn we saw like another snippet of another cutscene. What was it? I don't know, but there was like a third one. Obviously, there's gonna be more than 3, but yo, they really upped up there, cause the cutscenes in the last game were really good, even though we only had like 2 or 3. It was in the animation style of the game, so it was like 3D models. In the next one, it looks like they're going more 2D, but it's still 3D. It's, I don't know, like, yo, they really bumped up the graphics in that game. And everything else is so much more animated now, cause like, when you go pick the story mode or like local battle, you know how it's just like All Might standing there or whatever, and then it just zooms in on his face. Now, I saw in a video where when you go into local battle, it's just like a freeze frame of Deku and Mirio just standing there. But when you click it, it actually starts moving, and Deku goes to punch him. He phases through that, and then he laughs, and then just pushes Deku, and then it goes into it. When you go in the arcade, you see Tomura just standing there, and you know, since I said Tomura, I'm gonna pick him. Let's go with a classic. Boom. Boom. Who's a good? Yep. Gotta bring in the All Might. Yep. Gotta bring in the Alleyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, how like it's more like expressive. Like Tomura, he's looking at a piece of paper. You click on arcade, he slams the paper down, looks up, and you just see a picture of All Might with an X on it. And then the Ultimates is more interactive too. Like in sure Night Ice plus Ultra, he throws those stamps at you and he misses, and he goes to do like a few kicks, and your character actually dodges and tries to punch back. Now, that's crazy. And then Sir Night Eye, obviously he beats you, and then he starts boxing you up and throws more stamps at you. And then, but that's really interactive. Like, and even in Tomura's, like he's finna touch your face, and you swat his hand away, like no, and you try to hit him, but then he blocks it, and then he slams you. That's really cool. How they're making everything more interactive, and then how they're finally, hold up, my mic was kind of slipping off my head for a second, and how they're finally bringing back. I mean, not bringing back, putting in lobbies, because I saw a video where they translated the text where they went on the online mode where you can finally make lobbies now. That's true. Yo, finally. Because before I had to like give my friend a code and he had to type it in, and he had to type it in. You can only do it once, so we couldn't go back in the character. So like that was really dumb. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. What else? Oh yeah, the My Hero movie made 10 million gross in a day, and apparently in some places it was only out for 1 day, in other places it was out for a week. I think in where I went to, it was only out for that 1 day. I don't live near a place where it was out for a week. I think they took it out of theaters now and they made 10 million. Yeah, that is really good for just like a week. That is. Sorry, I yawned a bit. It's like 12 at night where I'm at. That's really good for this. Oh no, I was gonna say this first. For the second movie, yo, I was always saying that the second movie has to be baller, because that first one, it wasn't trash, but it wasn't like that good with the plot and everything either. But they really stepped up the game with the second one. I really like the second one. I can't wait to buy it on Blu-ray and DVD, because like I didn't know it was only out for 1 day, because like right after I saw it the next day, I saw like exclusive clip for My Hero, Heroes Rising. It was in like nice Blu-ray looking thing too, and I was like, hold up, how in the world are they already like releasing clips and stuff when the movie has only been out for a day and it's out for a week? And then I saw like 2 clips like that, and I was like, what is going on? And it was in dub. And then I had to like find the trailer again where Funimation announced that. Whoa, I thought I was something else. Ooh, but Funimation announced that they're doing it, and then it said only on the 26th. I was like, huh, that's crazy. I could have sworn it was for a week, because every other anime movie I ever, oh, he's blocking. I didn't get him. Every other anime movie I ever seen has always been out for 1 week. It's never just been that 1 day. I mean, my sister said where she lives in Greenville is out for a week, but on the trailer it just said the 26th is for a day. So I was like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. I don't know. I don't know if she saw it or not. I still gotta check in with that. But man, I can't wait for the third one. They made this like 1 year after, didn't they? Yeah, because 2 Heroes, it came out last year. And they did this kind of animation after 1 year. Oh my gosh, whoever does it is good. Any studio, like Studio Bones does My Hero, any studio that does Studio Bones, I mean, any anime studio Bones hands is awesome. I don't know who does Seven Deadly Sin. If it's Studio Bones, that's embarrassing. But like just a basic animation on like episodes is just classic. It's nice. It's good. I like it. I like it, man. It just looks so fluid. I guess I'll go with this. Yeah, Ida. Oh wait, I was clicking to play with. I mean, to fight against Ida. Oh, hold up. It's not letting me play it. It's not letting me do it. That was kind of dumb. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm not really caught up with the manga per se. I mean, I am, but there were some spots where I skipped, where I haven't read yet because I wasn't reading the manga. I wasn't reading the manga at the time, and now it's gone. But since I do now, like the Air Force thing, that kind of surprised me in the movie where Deku uses when he flicks his fingers, like that glove thing, uses the air from that finger when he flicks it and turns it to like shapes into like a bullet cap type of thing and flings it out. So I don't think he has to use that much power. I think the thing does it mostly for him. That's pretty cool. That's pretty unique. I think that happens in this arc in the anime anyway. So yeah, like anything I haven't read in the manga, I watch in the anime. But obviously they do change up stuff because when Mirio, when Mirio saved Eri from getting shot by that bullet, apparently in the manga, he was saving Tamaki from getting shot by the bullet. And I heard a lot of people were mad about that. I didn't know. I mean, I thought it was fine with Eri, but you know, I didn't read the manga. I didn't read the manga at the time with that arc. I guess I would be pretty mad. I was pretty mad with the whole Luffy Kaido thing. How it wasn't like a speed blitz. Whoa. Oh yeah, we have like basically the same thing. I thought it was mine. How was it? I think that was like the only thing they really changed. I haven't heard any really complaints about anything. Oh, what? Yo, this ain't happening again with Stain, bro. How did I not have no more jumps? I think I glitched. Yeah, I had to glitch. Yo, have y'all seen Base Deku's new intro? Am I here once Justice 2? This boy just looks at the camera and then tighten his gloves, and as soon as he pulls it down to tighten, his eyes start to glow and electricity goes everywhere. That's killer, bro. That was pretty cool. And then he just starts running. Like I didn't like the part where when he starts like to run, it freeze and like making it in slow motion, and then it freeze frame. So I guess they couldn't like really like think of anything for him like they knew everybody else. Bro, I almost had him. I really did. Boom. Yeah, I think they're trying to do what the Storm thing games are doing, but I really don't like how there's three Dekus. There's suit style. There's the one in My Hero 1 Kisses 2, which is like suit style. There's Infinite Deku, and then there's Base Deku. And we get 2 Shigarakis, 2 overhauls. That's basically what Storm does, but I guess I was fine with it since Storm fought off my first game, and even though there were like 4 Narutos, there was still like hundreds other characters in that game. I guess that's why I guess that's Bankai. Hold on. I guess that was like the only real reason I was okay with it, since there was like so many other characters in the game with even though there was like 4 characters, because there was like over 50 I think in Naruto. I don't know where we get that far in My Hero. Like, whoever makes the 3rd My Hero game, maybe Viking, and if not, I'd be kind of glad. I mean, like, when they made this one, I was kind of mad. Cause, you know, it's not the best. But when I heard they were making the 2nd one, I was like, no, the gameplay's gonna be the same. I mean, it's not bad gameplay, but I would like for it to be something else. Like, One Piece Burning Blood, like, with that gameplay, this game would be baller. Or like Jump Force's gameplay, or like now I don't like side to side games that much, but they did make a side to side My Hero game with really good graphics. I'll probably buy that. Not gonna joke. Yo, before One Hero 6 came out, so many people wanted an open world roam game based on the Ending 3 of My Hero, where everybody with like suits and armors and knights and stuff. And I was like, what? Y'all gotta be crazy. Y'all gotta be smoking. I would not want that. That seems cool though. Like no line, that does seem pretty cool. But I don't think I would want that. I really don't think I would want that. What happened to Bakugo? Bakugo used to talk. Now I don't really hear him no more. Like when you pick your costumes, he used to talk. Now I don't hear him. My chest. Oh wait, I should have picked the sports festival. Nah, that's whatever. You know, that arc was a pretty cool arc. Yo, I remember this. During that arc in My Hero Sports Festival arc, like during the latter half of it, my internet went out for like 2 weeks, and I had when I finally got it back, I was like watching the scene. I watched those episodes so fast. They were like, when I first started My Hero, I finished the first season, and then the second season was only on the part 2 where Deku and them were doing the cavalry battle at the Sparks Festival. Oh, okay. It was in during the cavalry battle, and then there was another episode there, and I was like, there's no more episodes. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me, right? Where are my episodes? But then I found out, like, you know, every Saturday, Kiss Anime updates it. Not long, I just gotta wait No. What was cool was, it was a Friday when I finished that. And then as soon as it hit Saturday, I looked back up there, I was like, any more new episodes? And then, boom, right there. I was like, bet, let's get it. Let's get it. Uh-oh. You know, I said it before and I say it again. I always thought Momo, I might still think that. I have my doubts now. I might still think that. I always thought Momo was Best Genius's daughter. Because, like, she got in off of recommendation. We don't know who her parents are, but they have to be pretty good heroes that she gets off of recommendation, like Todoroki did. And she's mad rich. And I was like, she can create anything. Maybe his quirk mixed with something else made that. I wasn't too sure about it, but I wasn't that too sure about it, if you get what I'm saying. I know we really don't, but if you do, that's like really good. But we haven't seen any evidence, not me, any, to suggest that. So my theory might be down the drain. Hold up. Yeah. So my theory might be down the drain. Even if it's not, I would really like for it to be true. That would be really cool. And she's mad smart for like no reason. I mean, there's no reason, I guess, but I don't know. Yeah, I saw something on YouTube where it said, could Momo create elements? And I was like, at first I thought that was dumb. But then I was like, I guess that could be true, because she has to learn the like molecular structure or whatever she's making before she can make it. And she already knows like some basic stuff like staffs and stuff. So I was like, I guess he could make like lightning, she gets plasma, and you could find like the molecular structure to make that. Or like, I said, I want to use my plus on the truth. But like platinum, yes, maybe like lightning. Fire, I don't know. Water, I was like, nah, she can't make. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, that's funny. I like dead forget about that. I mean, just put his shoulder on him and gave a thumbs up, and they looked at each other like, yep. I forget about that. What was it? Oh yeah, Momo. I was like, she couldn't make plasma like lightning, since there is like a molecular structure type of thing with that. I don't know. I really doubt she can make water. Nah, she can't make water. That's dumb. She can't make water, but she could make lightning, earth. I'm saying that's a no. There's no way she can make earth, right? I'm pretty sure they kind of like. Oh no, I guess there is like a molecular structure sort of with atoms and stuff. And like rocks. What would be the point of like making rocks unless you can like earth bend or something, you know? I don't know. Yeah, she can't make probably just lightning. Probably just lightning and the elements. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with that. I didn't watch that video about the day about her making elements, but if she can, that's cool. If she can't, it's like it's whatever. But I don't know. What's up, boy? Let's get this party rocking. Yo, Kirishima, I remember I always thought like before he showed off his quirk, you always saw him in his hero outfit, and I was like, I saw the R on it. I saw the R on it, and I was like, what the heck? I mean, Rhino? I was like, he does have spiky hair. I was like, could he? I was like, okay, he can't. I was like, I doubt he could actually turn into like a Rhino, but could he like? I don't know. I just always thought Rhino before he showed off. You know, it's like hardening, and he wants to be rid right. And I was like, okay, that's a pretty cool quirk. And I love how in the anime and in this game, like when he does his quirk, you hear like the sound of metal or the rock scraping, and then you see the sparks come off. Cause you know when you hit rocks together, those like sparks come off when you make a fire. I love how like you see that and then you hear the noise too every single time. Like that is a nice touch. I like that. I don't know if other people notice it, but I did, and I was like, yo, that is nice. I know they fixed his hardening in the second game. I don't think you can stay hardened as long as you can in this game. I think it's shorter, and when you are hardening, I think the attacks do get lowered a bit. Like it's not like your attack is stronger when you're human. They do get stronger, but they're not as strong. Cause look at that. Like I really just demolished this man for no reason. You know, I'm gonna try not to use hardening. And then, like how he has that scar underneath his eye, because it doesn't really show too many people like in dangerous situations where the quirk first manifests. But like, you know, he was rubbing his eye as a kid because he was crying, and then his quirk manifests out of nowhere, and it made his hands hard, and he cut his face because his face wasn't hard. So I was like, yeah, like, and really, like, some situations when they get quirks manifest out of nowhere. It's not like in a safe environment or place. It's really dangerous for your quirk to come out of nowhere like that. It really is. Hold up. He's down for the count. Let me get him. This ult is alright. I thought it was decent, but I don't really like it like that. If they do not have Red Riot Unbreakable in the next game, I'm going to be very mad. That's like Kirishima's whole thing. That's his whole thing in the next arc, and the game is covering that arc. It had plenty of time to put in Unbreakable. If Unbreakable was not in the game at all as a cutscene, or as like he's supposed to be true, or he uses it in his team attack with Bakugo, Kaminari, or Fat Gum and Aoyama, I'm gonna be pretty mad if Red Riot Break was not in this game at all. At least a cutscene, like if you couldn't like do it for his character, at least make it a cutscene. At least when he's fighting Rappa or fighting anybody. Yo, so many people are gonna be mad if they don't put it in, and they know this, so I don't think they'd be that dumb not to put them in there. One more, I guess. What is it, 28 minutes? I'm not just gonna sit here and talk at the screen for 2 minutes, one more, 2 more minutes. What's a quick one I could do? The old Bakugo. I remember this was like only available for what's it called? For Japan. Like this was only a pre-order bonus for Japan. When I was like looking through one day, I saw that it was one of the customization options. I think it was it might have been an update or it might not have been. I don't know. But it was like a customization option for Bakugo. You just had to buy it. And I was like, oh, okay, then bet. Like the army outfit was really cool. I really wanted it. Since it was only for Japan, I was kind of sad, but I guess they updated it. And they were like, I guess you can have it, but you have to pay for it with in-game money. And that was fine with me. Like you can really make a, no, you can't really make a lot because then like in free battle you can only make like 200, 300 max. And then in the arcade mode, not arcade, mission mode, you make like 500 each max, no matter how hard difficulty it is. You know how long it took me to make that much money just so I can get I got all the achievements in this game. And it took me so long to get all that money because my very last achievement was to get like a bunch of customization options. And I kept trying to buy like shoes and boots and shirts. But little did I know, the quotes, they count too. I didn't think those would count, but they do count. And they only cost like 100 each. Man, as soon as I found out, I was just spamming through like that. Whoa. These kicks are messing me up. Yo, he's not getting a perfect on me. I'm finna say, I can't get a hit in with this dude. Let me show him what's up. Ooh, what? Yo, did they make him faster? Yo, they made him faster. There's no way I could really get a hit in that round. Yo, let's get this. Let's get this, boy. There's no way I'm not getting a hit in this round. Oh, like he's gonna come at me again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, Deku and Bakugo's fight in season 2 was godly, bro. That fight was amazing. Especially with Deku in there. Oh. Deku and the kicks, yo, that man was beastly against Bakugo. Yo, what really dumb was, Deku really won that fight. I don't know how it went down in the manga, but in the anime, when it was in the air, he like faked the kick, but he did a punch instead, and the punch connected with his face. But it was going like in slow motion for some reason. And then Bakugo was able to like turn around and then, you know, blast him down on the ground. I was like, what the heck happened to Deku's punch? It wasn't like he was holding back. He was like, I am Bakugo, I'll fight you. And he really hit him. So I don't know why his fist went like slow motion. And then Bakugo was able, oh boy. And then Bakugo was able to just blast him down. That was a really dumb move. I didn't like that at all. I mean, maybe they did it differently in the manga, and then when they did that, they were like, well, you know, Deku was not supposed to win, it's Bakugo. And then they just did that, but even still, that's really dumb. And I remember, a little fun fact for you from Captain Yeet. I remember I thought Bakugo's quirk was fire for the longest, because in the first edit, before I started watching My Hero, I saw the theme song, and when everybody is like flying by using their quirks real quick, and near like the very end, where before Deku starts punching, and then you see All Might with it too, Bakugo like starts to charge up explosion, but you just see like a little flare flame in his grenade gauntlets. I kept looking at his hands, I was like, those grenades? So his quirk is exploding. I was like, well, that was a bit of flame in there. And then in the first episode, Bakugo says, get out of my way, or I'm gonna roast you alive. I'm gonna like burn you up or whatever. And I was like, oh, burn you up. Fire. Cause like, if you have explosions, why wouldn't you say something about exploding him? Why would you say something about like burning him? You get what I'm saying? Like, I get he has to heat up and then he starts to explode. But even still, I was like, you know, his quirk is ours to fire. But when we found out, I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. That's a pretty cool quirk. I thought it was around his whole body, but nah, it's just his hands. It's just, why does it like do the sound effect twice? Like we, bro, I was holding, nah, bro, what the, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Yo, I was holding the RB button. I was blocking. I guarded that break. I don't know what happened. I really gotta get off on the lose, but it's late. I cannot go to bed like this. I gotta go to bed soon. I'll see you guys later.